Homeowner in eastern Connecticut walks down into her quiet basement. She finds a spiderweb of cracks spreading across the foundation walls. The concrete is crumbling, flaking, turning soft like old chalk. And yet her house is barely 30 years old. It is slowly, quietly falling apart from below her feet. This is not poor construction or simple settling of the ground. It is a mineral hidden inside the concrete itself. Its name is pyrrhotite, an iron sulfide buried in crushed stone. When it meets oxygen and water, it slowly begins to expand. That expansion cracks the foundation from the inside out. Now think about what your own home truly means to you. For most Americans over 50, it is their single largest asset. 70 to 80% of their net worth sits in those walls. A failing foundation does not just damage a house, it can quietly erase a lifetime of careful savings. The story traces back to a single regional quarry for decades. That quarry supplied stone for concrete across the area. Builders mixed that aggregate into thousands of home foundations. No one knew the stone carried a slow chemical fault. The damage takes years, sometimes decades, to finally surface. By the time the cracks appear, the concrete is already dying. Engineers describe it as a foundation, slowly eating itself alive. The mineral reacts with the surrounding moisture and the open air. It forms new compounds that swell and push the concrete apart. Tiny cracks spread outward like veins through the entire wall. Over time, the structure loses the strength to hold the house. What once looked solid becomes brittle, fragile, and dangerously unstable. There is no patch, no sealant, no simple repair. The only real fix is to lift the entire house, then tear out and rebuild the foundation completely from scratch. That repair can cost well over $200,000 for a retiree living on a fixed income. That is impossible. Many owners discovered their insurance would not cover the loss. Standard policies often exclude this kind of gradual collapse. Families were left with a worthless house and a full mortgage. State officials eventually recognized the true scale of the disaster. Connecticut created a special fund to help the affected owners. Tens of thousands of homes were believed to be at risk. The same problem reached into neighboring Massachusetts as well. And experts warn this mineral exists in many other states for one couple. The diagnosis arrived just before retirement. They had planned to sell the home and downsize quietly. Instead, the house became almost impossible to sell at any price. Buyers walked away the moment the word pyrrhotite appeared. Their entire retirement plan dissolved inside a single inspection. This is not a rare event confined to one small town. It is a quiet pattern hidden beneath ordinary American streets. Each affected home tells the same slow and costly story. Here is what makes this danger so frightening for you. Pyrrhotite shows almost no warning during a normal home inspection. A house can look perfect on the day you buy it. The reaction may already be working deep inside the walls. You inherit a hidden countdown you never agreed to start. So how do you protect yourself and your family from this? Start by learning the age and origin of your foundation. Homes built from the 1980s onward deserve closer attention. Ask whether core testing of the concrete is even possible. A qualified structural engineer can spot the warning signs early. If you are buying, demand to know the concrete's true source. Request any documentation showing where the aggregate originally came from. Speak with a licensed inspector who understands this specific failure. Check your state and county records for any disclosure. History knowledge is the only real defense against a buried fault. The deeper lesson reaches far beyond this single mineral. The materials inside our homes carry stories. We are never told one bad batch of stone can quietly unravel a whole neighborhood. The map of where this danger hides is still being drawn, and most homeowners never realize they are standing right on it. Your home is far more than concrete, steel, and wood. It is the foundation of everything you hope to pass down. Protecting it begins with asking the questions no one offers. Look beneath the surface before that surface turns against you. Because the most expensive damage is always the kind you cannot see.